I'm sure he spent an hour with his dad in some gym somewhere, and he would have coached him. And obviously, I think he's up at Spencer McCracken Jr.'s gym up in Birmingham. That's where he's been doing his work also. And he looks confident, and but yeah, it's a strange situation when you know nothing about a boxer, amateur or pro.
He's got the family swagger, he's got the confidence. Tonight's the night to deliver it. It's the first time he's ever going to have fought outside of a gym, and it's the first time, Richie, he's ever made a ring walk.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what an occasion to make it.
A little word there from Hall of Fame announcer Michael Buffer on the way in. Do we get the somersault? Not tonight.
No. He thought about it.
And there's Dad, proud Dad, looking on. Prince Nseem Hamed.
In charge of the action inside the ring, the referee, Grzegorz Smolenda. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black, official weight 61.3 kilos, his professional record, 1 victory, coming away by knockout and 2 defeats. Representing Ústí nad Labem, Czechia, Wojtek. And now, his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black, with the official weight 63.3 kilos. He makes his pro debut on amazing stage, just before the World Heavyweight Championship. From United Kingdom, son of the legend, Prince Adam Hamed.
Gentlemen, you receive instruction in the dressing room. Respect my command and protect yourself all the time. Good luck, both of you. Też glass.
Good luck. Indeed, and that was Prince Nseem Hamed's style all over, the relaxation, bringing punches from different angles. And he started off quite well here, and very, very relaxed indeed.
He's 5'10" tall, 23 years of age, southpaw as well. Kind of get the impression that he's going to be able to finish this when he wants to finish it. Herdy is in there as the sacrificial lamb tonight at the start of this professional career for Adam Hamed, who's going to be the first of 3 brothers, we're told, who are going to have professional boxing careers. And he's here tonight, chief support to Alexander Usyk and Daniel Dubois.
On that front foot, and just looking at his single shots, looking for the big shot straight away. Hamed, you can just see, waiting for his opportunity.
In the corner for the first time. Left hand got through, can't miss at the moment. Hurdy with nothing coming back. The referee's having a look already. He's got no interest in fighting back, really. Just a matter of time before the referee steps in. There's the towel, and that's it. The stoppage victory tonight, which was inevitable. What he has done tonight, Adam Hamed, is tasted what it feels like to being a professional boxing ring.
Yeah, I think give it on the head there, Fletch. Obviously, there's nothing coming back. There's Prince Nassim. He'll be very pleased with the work. Yeah, I mean, listen, he's beat Hurdy. You can only beat what's in front of you, so there's nothing coming back at all. And like you said, it was just all one-way pressure. And he'll be so relieved to get the win under his belt. Did he look good? Yeah, of course he did. Yeah. But he's in against very limited opposition that hardly threw a punch back. Let's not forget Hamed has not had an amateur pro fight.
Just saw Mum and Dad down there. The dad more animated, as you'd expect. And there was really no alternative for the referee but to stop the fight, because there was no intention from Hurdy to throw a punch back in Hamed's direction. And they'll have to be patient with him, Richie. Didn't have a fight as an amateur. This is the first fight he's had outside of the gym, and he'll be brought along at his own pace. But of course, when you hear the name Hamed, there is excitement, of course.
There's excitement, and there's probably a bit of fear in the opponents. There's probably a bit of fear in the opponent's trainer also, because nothing come back from Hurdy, and his coach has thrown in the towel. So he's thinking, no, I want to protect my boxer. But yeah, it looked good here. Hamed landed some nice shots, but there's nothing coming back whatsoever. So it was literally like hitting a punch bag, really. Nothing coming back, is there? And here, watch the coach, he just throws the towel in.
He actually missed it when he threw it for the first time and had to go again. Yeah. Adam Hamed couldn't miss, but the chief second could when he threw in the towel. And there's the celebration from Prince Adam Hamed. And we will be intrigued to see just how his professional boxing career unfolds.
He's got the win, Flex, that's the main thing, isn't it?
And he's been an absolute joy to be around all week. He's a confident lad, he's a very polite young man, and he was here to represent the Hamed family as best as he could. And he's been a joy to be around this week in terms of being in his company, etc. And he's absolutely revelled in the attention, the event. He seems tailor-made for this kind of stage. We'll find out eventually whether he's got the skill set to match it.
Yeah, and I'd keep boxing, because he hasn't had a lot of experience. I'd keep boxing him, quite regularly, to be quite honest. Every 5-6 weeks, try and get him in the ring, because that's what he probably needs. He's got to learn on the job. So
this fight's supposed to be easy for Usyk. You got to understand, people. He is the number 3 rated pound-for-pound fighter in the game. I'm holding him to the same standards as we did against Inoue and also Crawford. You got to make these things look easy if you want to hold your spot. Dubois is coming off a lackluster performance. I know he got the victory, but Lorena had him out, and he didn't finish him. So this should be easy for him. He should box circles around him. And I'll tell you this. When I look at Dubois, I see a poor man's version of AJ. That's what I see. A good jab. He does have a little bit more quickness, but he has a right hand, and he also has a... Look at Dubois. I see a poor man's version of AJ. That's what I see. A good jab. He does have a little bit more quickness, but he has a right hand, and he also has an uppercut, similar to AJ. But I think mentally, I also think physically and emotionally, he's similar to AJ.
Usyk is trying to send 2 messages here. First, to the country across the border where he's seen unspeakable horrors, dead cities, as he himself put it. Second, to the guy who's fighting an exhibition in the fall in Saudi Arabia. You make your matches not on social media, not through the promoters, and not even through the sanctioning bodies. The message that Usyk is going to send to Fury is how he beats Dubois, if he beats Dubois, Timmy.
What?
You mentioned the circumstances of where the fight is being fought. It's at Tarczyński Arena. We'll continue to show you the scene from there in Wrocław, Poland. Obviously, Usyk, very critical and important to him that he brought this fight to this region of Poland because of how many Ukrainian refugees fled there to this area to escape the war back home. Ukrainian Independence Day, by the way, just 2 days ago, this past Thursday, so it means a lot to him. 45,000 fans expected there at Tarczyński Arena, which is used for UEFA. Back in 2012, it hosted the UEFA Championship. So clearly he's going to have the home field advantage.
There's no doubt about it. But, Usyk, was chasing that Fury fight. We didn't get the Fury fight. So, I mean, he had to fight the next best guy, the #1 mandatory fighter in Dubois. But thinking about Dubois prior to his loss, he was a pit bull. I mean, when I used to watch him, I used to say, man, he has the speed. He has good footwork, good fundamentals. He's a big man. There was a lot of great things to like about him, but after he fought against Joe Joyce, he became a poodle. That's what I saw inside the ring, literally a poodle. He got late in the fight, got beat up with the jab, and whatever ended up happening is on the back end of the fight, he made the decision to go ahead and lay down because he had an eye injury. But with that being said, man, it's going to be tough for him to beat a guy as strong and mentally tough as a Usyk tonight.
That fight you referenced was in November of 2020 when he went up against Joe Joyce. At that moment, he was carrying the same moniker that we apply a lot to Jared Anderson of the fast-rising next great heavyweight. But instead, he went in against Joyce, Mark, and on that night, it was a steady, piercing jab from Joe Joyce that fractured the orbital bone of Daniel Dubois, and that's the lone loss on his career.
There are two ways to look at Dubois. Is he still the guy who got busted up last against Joyce? Is he the guy we saw in the first part of the Kevin Lorena fight, went down 3 times? Or is he the guy who got up 3 times despite a busted up knee and took Lorena out? It's a message. I spoke about the message Usyk has to send. This is a message he has to send mostly to himself.
He has the powerful right hand, does Dubois. Everybody in his team acknowledges Usyk, the far superior boxer, has all the experience, and they know they've got to go for it early. They got to try to land something powerful early. You can see the scene, all the Ukrainian fans, Ukrainian refugees there in Wrocław, Poland, to see their heavyweight champion, Alexander Usyk, the unified champion, defending against Daniel Dubois in just moments.
This is the place to be, right here, right now.